Hello everyone. Today on Vinky's Gaming Thoughts, why there probably will not be a Jade Empire 2. And as much as it actually pains me to say it, why there probably should not be a Jade Empire 2. Be warned, there will be spoilers. Jade Empire is a highly underrated and magnificent game with immensely complex characters. It was superbly written. So the first reason is the writing and writers. While Drew Karpyshyn still writes for Bioware and is an excellent writer, Mike Laidlaw has since left Bioware. With a complex story arc that includes not one, not two, not three, but a bunch of plot twists. Many plot twists and major reveals, many of which hit you right in the feels. Hey, that rhymes. Like, for example, Sagacious Zoo. I'm not sure something to that high amplitude can be recreated, which leads to high expectations. It was so well written that even if Bioware puts all its best people on it and EA didn't interfere or mess it up in any way, shape, or form, like they did with Mass Effect Andromeda, expectations will be so high that we are bound to be disappointed one way or another. With the first one, we didn't know what to expect. It's so rich, can they even recreate such a game without kind of copying the first one? The concept of the water dragon with the spirit world, the Jade Empire version of the Fade, segment, and everything that she, the water dragon, represents is a whole other layer to the already complex story. She is there to guide us, and the spiritual symbolism is taken to new levels. Every little bit in this game, every detail counts and matters to the end of the story. Playing again is playing a different game. Jade Empire is the Fight Club of gaming. The first time you play it, it's one game, and then it'll never be the same again, but gets better and better every time you play it. And as you piece all the clues together, playing it second and third times, seeing all the little hints that they dropped here and there is a lot of fun. And I mean, they even have John Cleese doing a cameo on my town, and it's hilarious. And last but not least, as to why there will not be or should not be a Jade Empire 2, is the great strategist. This game has the biggest reveal I've seen in video games. Bigger than Knights of the Old Republic 1. The great strategist, Master Li. How from the start he was there, taking us, turning the true hero saving our lives into death's hand. Another feels reveal moment. Training us with one flaw. Oh, and training us to be able to defeat all of his enemies that he can't defeat, except with that one flaw so that he can defeat us. Being captured, allowing clues on our quest, knowing our every move, coming to that point so he can reveal himself, betray us, and kill us, for us to be plummeted into the spirit world, to return barely able to defeat him. And along our journey, clues to this plot twist, hints to his mastery and mystery are everywhere, but are also clues to other things. It's amazing. The great strategists are truly the writers of this game. So if, and this is a big if, they were to make a Jade Empire 2, they would need excellent writing, excellent graphics, hint hint, nudge nudge, wink wink, and no muck-ups. They would need a new great plot line. But we will be looking out for reveals, for hints, for clues, for these twists, expecting them. And if we don't get them, we'll be disappointed. But then we'll be disappointed if we get them because we'll be expecting them. It's a double-edged sword. So it would have to be new and refreshing. They could play with it a bit, tease us a bit, knowing that the expectations are high, knowing that things will be expected. So have a few inside jokes in there, a few Easter eggs. They could have a lot of fun with that. The setting is rich and vibrant and beautiful. It's different. It's refreshing. I would not complain if they did a Jade Empire 2, because I am on the fence for this. I think they would need to remaster the first one because so many people have not played it or aren't too familiar with it. So to remaster the first one, add some cutscenes and dialogue, spoken dialogue, to the playable characters, so they would have to add some graphics to that also. I think that would help hype up the game, because I mean, this game predates Mass Effect, the original trilogy, and Dragon Age Origins, and it's so good. A sequel will be very tricky. I honestly don't think they can recreate the Jade Empire of old, and I'm very skeptical / worried if they were to make a second Jade Empire. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it would be a success. As a fan, I would love to play a second Jade Empire game. I would love to see it again, to see those characters, to see that setting. But objectively speaking, it's probably not a good idea for them to do it. But as a fan, I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't mind. You see, I'm kind of on the fence here. I see where my heart goes is I want it, and where my brain goes is probably not a good idea. Kind of like sweets and sugary food. If Bioware does develop Jade Empire 2, the bar is set very high. So Bioware needs to consider this. In conclusion, after repeating myself a bit, I will stay on the skeptical fence and say that they probably shouldn't, but I would still like to see one. But let me know what you think, objectively and not objectively, personally. Would you like to see Jade Empire 2 be developed? Or do you think it shouldn't be? Do you think it's not a good idea? Or do you think it would actually be a good idea? Bioware is coming up with a bunch of new games, but maybe coming back a little bit to their roots. Let me know what you think. And that's it for today. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. If you're new here and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Alternately, you can follow my website, binkyproductions.com, where I post everything from all my channels. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. You can also join in on the fun on Patreon for some random, sporadic, occasional, exclusive content. Otherwise, just liking and sharing, like it if you like it, for the like it if you like it dance, supports this channel and helps people find it. And your continued viewership is very much appreciated. Masaranas.